Countdown to Easter, day 11, Good Friday in the afternoon. The Cross. The party of 13 soldiers and 3 condemned men climbed the rocky knoll known as Skull Hill. 3 bugle calls could be heard faintly from the Antonia, marking the start of the morning watch. As they reached the top, a couple of elderly women offered each of the prisoners a drink from a jug they had with them, wine mixed with myrrh to deaden the pain. The 2 robbers drank greedily. Yeshua took one drink, then turned his head away. Each squad of 4 soldiers took their prisoner, stretched them out on the ground and hammered a heavy nail into each wrist joint. The 2 robbers shrieked with agony. Yeshua clenched his jaw convulsively, but at each hammer blow prayed aloud, "Abba, forgive!" Bang! 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 "Abba, forgive!" They don't know what they do. The soldiers tied the wrists of each prisoner tightly to the beams to avoid the nails tearing through the ligaments and letting the upper body fall free. The youngest soldier had carried a ladder and some rope. They raised each crossbeam 6 feet off the ground and let it fall into an iron bracket on one of the uprights. One prisoner screamed aloud as his shoulder was dislocated. Then they hammered nails through the ankles. The robbers had one giant nail hammered through both ankles. Yeshua had each ankle hammered through with separate nails. There they hung, each breath an agony, on top of the pain of the nails and the continuing pain of the scourging. Finally, a soldier climbed the ladder to nail above their heads of the dying men the titulus, or placard, describing their crime. On Yeshua's cross, it simply said, "The King of the Jews." Pain, pain, pain. The 4 soldiers responsible for Yeshua's execution squatted onto the ground and inspected their booty. Sandals, tunic, belt, cloak. "Here, look at this tunic, all woven in one piece. Someone's labour of love. Must have taken a whole year. All right, we can't tear it, and one of sandals no use to anyone. Let's dice from all. Highest of 3 rolls get first choice." He threw 2 bone dice, and the 3 other soldiers joined in. Pain, pain, pain. A crowd of onlookers stood on the path by the city wall, less than 50 yards from the gruesome sight. Some were only too happy to see Yeshua suffering there. "Hey, prophet, you still going to destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days? Hey, you going to get off the cross and stop me trading the temple again? I don't think so." One of the soldiers stretched himself and looked carefully at the titulus. "King of the Jews, eh? Powerful person, eh? Not very powerful now, are you?" He laughed nastily. Pain, pain, pain. There was a stir in the crowd standing opposite the crosses. A group of a dozen priests and Torah teachers arrived. They looked grimly pleased with what they saw. "Well, look at the famous healer. Needs some hitting himself now. Oh, great Mashiach, come down from the cross now. Turn the nails into water. King of Israel, show us your power so we can see and believe." After an hour, they got bored and went back to the temple for a bite of lunch. Pain, 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 darkness. "Here, what's happening? Gone a bit dark. Perhaps you should have brought some lanterns. Weird." The soldiers started to feel nervous, but were definitely not going to show their comrades that they were frit. Pain, 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 darkness. A group of half a dozen women arrived on the path, keening a lament and sobbing uncontrollably. Yeshua raised his head and searched the group. He tried to say something. An elderly woman and a young man came as close as the soldiers would allow. With every breath and effort, Yeshua said, "Mother, your son. Son, your mother." The young man bowed his head in understanding, put his arm around the woman, and led her away weeping. Pain, 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 darkness. Yeshua made a supreme effort, raised himself on his tortured feet, took a deep breath, and made the terrible cry, "Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani." My God, why have you forsaken me? Here, sounds like he's calling for Prophet Elijah. Well, you know, you're one of them. Maybe he's thirsty. Oh yeah, he'll be thirsty all right. Look, I'm going to give him some plonk. Anyone got a sponge, tar? Stick or a javelin? Yeah, that's great. Here you are, mate. Nah, stop it. Let's see if this Elijah fellow will come down and take him away. Go on, get away. I'll just give him a drink. Yeshua's whole body suddenly stiffened. His face lifted up to the sky as he gave a last shout. "It's done!" His body collapsed down again. His head dropped to his chest. His lips moved for a few moments and then ceased. His chest was still. Dead.